Hi everyone. How you guys doing? It's been a while. Well, it actually hasn't. I finished that GeoGuessr video yesterday, and you know, I actually enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the recording process and everything, and I thought, wow, Isaac is a game I'm really passionate about. It's like one of my favourite games. And Repentance, the new DLC, came out like yesterday, so I'm gonna check it out. It's fun. I've been watching a lot of like Northern Lion videos. Well, I watch like his Isaac episodes like daily, pretty much. But it's taken like all my strength not to watch his Repentance episodes that just came out. I'm gonna stick on number 2 just because that's what I've got the most, you know, things in. Check, there's more spaces there in the note, which is interesting. Which means there's going to be more bosses to fight. Yay! Here we go. We've got 2 new characters, Bethany and Jacob. I'm just gonna do a normal Isaac run, just because. Why not? Oh, hang on. Actually, before. Sorry, everyone. We'll. Oh yes, my mods are. Never mind. My mods are disabled. That's perfect. Right. Everything seems pretty normal so far. Yeah. I want to preface. Oh, sorry if you can hear the keyboard noise, by the way. I've got this like Logitech keyboard that's pretty loud. Okay, this door looks pretty new. Is it just the curse room? Ooh, the curse rooms look pretty spicy. I like that very much. How are you guys doing today? Oh, okay. Hang on. New enemy. Let's save the chat for a bit later. Oh, I don't like this very much. Okay. How are you guys doing today? My day's been pretty uneventful as always. Again, like I mentioned in the GeoGuessr episode, I'm really meant to be doing university work for my photography degree shit. But, I don't know, I do that like really procrastinate-y thing where... Oh fuck, wasn't paying attention, shit. I do that really procrastinate-y thing where you focus on, you know, other projects or like passions of yours instead of this glaring deadline that you're supposed to do, and you just put all of your time and effort into that instead. Like I've worked on a like psychedelic prog rock album. I've started planning a D&D campaign, which I can talk a bit more about actually. And now I'm doing recordings for YouTube, so I'm recording Isaac on I'm recording Isaac and GeoGuessr now, apparently, for a YouTube channel that doesn't exist yet. I haven't even set it up, but I'm still I'm getting the videos in. But yeah, about that what did I said it was a key in there somewhere. About the D&D campaign, right? So if you don't know, I'm part of a podcast called the Traumatized Pineapple Podcast, which my my friend Adam runs, and he gets me to come on every time. We don't. I'm gonna die. We don't record too often, but it's always fun. I always really find it fun to just catch up with him, you know, every once in a while. And that podcast kind of gives us an excuse to do it. Oh, a bomb for a bomb, yes please. Oh, I like the new door for the shop. That's pretty sick. But yeah, Adam had a bright idea. Where he wanted to do an offshoot of the podcast, where we do Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, and I thought that was a fantastic idea. And we actually recently finished recording the. Hang on, let me take a sip of my coffee. Let me caffeinate quick. Yeah, it was a great idea, honestly, and we actually all had so much fun recording it. And Sam, a wonderful mind, he actually came up with the campaign, and yeah, you can go listen to it. I think it's on Spotify actually. I might have to do my research and find all the platforms it's on, because I'm pretty sure Adam just puts it on like every podcast platform available. But the problem he was having, right, this is where things get a little contentious, right? Because Adam, while editing, he's the editor, right? Oh, thank you. And he says that he finds he says that he finds editing the episodes of the Dungeons and Dragons thing boring. Listening back to it, I don't know if it's just because I was a part of it, and you know, I enjoy reliving I enjoy reliving the story. But no, I disagree with him. I don't necessarily think it's boring. But he's considering discontinuing the Dungeons and Dragons series, which I think is a little sad, because I enjoyed it so deeply. And of course, I've been working on my own campaign, which I started because I thought we'd be doing it as part of the podcast. I can't buy anything in here, bro. So what I'm considering doing is continuing to work on it, and maybe I'll host a Dungeons and Dragons thing on this channel, or on the Inkadoodle channel, or whatever. I don't know. Because I think, okay, no secret room then. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I found it super fun, and I think, sure, I'm not like, obviously we're not trained to be as entertaining as anyone else that does a D&D podcast, and we haven't been doing like improv classes. We're just like, yeah, we're just dudes. And I think because we've been doing that podcast since like 2017, so we have sort of gotten better at just like talking for a while. But I kind of agree with Adam in saying that oh, what's this? Hello. This is new. Should we check out all the new shit? I think we should. What was I saying? Yeah, I kind of agree with him that it was a bit clunky, but that was the first time I'd actually ever seriously completed a full Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Personally, I think that was the same for Adam. So it was very. Oh wait, hang on. Why? I need to change some options quick. I just realised. There we go. Ooh. More like the mini. Sick. But I think the more we do it, honestly, the better we'd get at actually. Okay, this is where it starts to get dangerous. Okay, I'm I'm super in love with what I'm seeing right now. This is great. Just adding something really fresh. Oh fuck! Adding something super fresh to the game I once loved. Well, I still do. Also, you saw the flies take a bit of fucking battery charge away from me. The pricks. All right, is this the thing where I have to choose one? I hope not. I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go with the left one. Halo of flies. That was awful. Maybe, I don't know. They could save us. But yeah, honestly, I'm thinking about hosting. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about hosting my own podcast as well. I know I'm part of a podcast already, but I feel like with that one, there's. Oh, I don't know. This is quite interesting. I mean, I'm obviously going to continue. What are these things? I'm obviously going to continue with the Traumatized Pineapple podcast because I love my boys. My friends are. Yeah, sorry, I'm so confused as to what's going on the screen right now. But yeah, I feel like we talk about quite serious things. We don't joke around that too often. And that I want a podcast where I can get stoned, just chat a bunch of complete nonsense, doesn't have to make sense. We can joke around and make up stories and things like that. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything. I don't think that kind of sense of humour would work with the sort of podcast that, okay, this is... Yeah, I'm just going to continue and pretend like what I've seen this before. Maybe I'll trick my brain into doing well. I don't think the kind of podcast that Sam and Adam and I do would actually call for that kind of comedy. We actually do have like really interesting conversations that do stimulate me intellectually. that's part of the reason why I enjoy doing it so much, because I don't normally have conversations like that with people. In fact, I don't really normally have conversations with people in the first place, so just having a podcast like that, you know, I think. But I don't know. I mean, I've seen there definitely is the case for fucking hell. Help! I'm gonna die. Oh, these little worms. This has gotten so much harder. Can I just point that out? Okay, there we go. Blood Clad. Why not? Book of Belial. Ooh. 8 damage. I'm going to re-roll that. Pentagram, perfect. There we go. We've got a damage up anyway. But yeah, there definitely is a case of podcastitis where you just want to start like 1,000,003 podcasts because, I don't know, you know, you've got Dungeons and Dragons one. The McElroys are kind of infamous for this. You know, they've got their My Brother and Me, and then they've got like the McElroy family and Dungeons and Dragons and blah blah blah. And I don't want to be one of those people, but I do want one. I do want, like, hang on, let me caffeinate again. I feel like the podcast that I run, I would like it to be more akin to, like, I'm going to take a toke of my spliff as well. We're like halfway through and we haven't even smoked yet. We only did it at the beginning. But yeah, no, dude, I've got a lot of plans for this channel that doesn't exist yet. While I smoke a bit, I'll tell you some ideas that I've got. I've got some more GeoGuessr ideas. I want to do the diverse world one, because I mentioned in the previous GeoGuessr episode that I was only doing the normal default world one because I wasn't Tom Davies, and I don't, you know, I'm not going to be able to pick out countries like Senegal or, I don't know, Kyrgyzstan and things like that. But I'll give it a try anyway and see what my high score would be. Another one is that Maidstone, my hometown GeoGuessr map, because I think that would be a fun little romp. And then another one, I want to do a no moving or zooming normal world GeoGuessr challenge. We're gonna, you know, up the ante. I'm definitely gonna be out of my element there, but I think it would be kind of funny to just see what I come out with. I also want to do a play along with GeoWizard to see how I scrub up against him. That sounded weird. Actually, no. Okay, moving on. I also really want to do Pokemon. I might do Platinum or Black 2 because I haven't played Black 2 yet. But I also want to do a randomized Nuzlocke. So it's where it's a Nuzlocke. So if your Pokemon dies, if your Pokemon faints, it dies practically, and you can't use it ever again. And randomized just means all the Pokemon are randomized. Like your starter Pokemon could be a legendary and a really shit Pokemon, blah, you know, etc., etc. And I want to have guests on as well, man. I want to play games with my friends. I have a VR headset, so I'm definitely going to do some VR games. Although my chambre, my room, is pretty small, so I don't have a lot of space to like stand up and you know, move around. Dead. What are these? Do I just have to hit these flies before they hit me? Yeah, that is the case. Okay. Ooh, these pesky bastards, aren't they? Yeah, we definitely want the curved Warren. Do I have to blow this up? What do I have to do here? I never played through the mods that... Okay. Oh, rah. Never mind. Okay, we're not going there. Yeah, this is genuinely like my first time seeing anything in this in this DLC. So I'm not exactly sure how anything works. Also, I never really played the... I think it was Afterbirth? No, that's what the game's called. Never mind. It was like Revelations or something. It was a community-made mod, which added like a ton of new items, new floors, new enemies. And then I think Nicalis worked with them to create this, because it was such a fantastic. They did such a fantastic job with. Yeah, they did such a fantastic job with adding fresh content. Oh, these guys just keep on coming, huh? Yeah, so they wanted to actually work with that team just because they kind of matched the vibe of Isaac so well. And now we've got this. Imagine that. I'd love to work for, like, do a passion project for a game that I'm it's so in love with, and they ask if I want to work on it in the future. That would be so. I'd be so honoured. I've had an opportunity similar to it. I'll divulge right now. Actually, I don't know why I was going to wait for it. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Little Big Planet. It's a game I used to play so much as a kid. It's practically like the only game I played. It was like a platformer. Deal with the devil, man. It was a puzzle platformer. Well, I guess it wasn't really a puzzle platformer. It was just a platformer. But you had like a in-game level creator, and it was all cutesy and arts and craftsy and things like that. Yeah, and yeah, when I was a kid, I used to make my own levels and stuff. And then I got the oh shit. Oh, okay, it's not so good. Yeah, and then the second one came out, and then me and my brother pulled together to get that. Because Cameron liked Little Big Planet as well. And then the third one came out, and then my friend Ewan bought that for me for PS3, so I played that a bunch. And now Sackboy's Adventure came out for the PS5, and I'm too impoverished to actually own one. Oh, hello, little blob. Yeah, I'm too poor to own a PS5, so I'm probably not going to play it. Plus, I've heard that there's no actual, like, fucking hell, there's no character, there's no level creator, so I'm not really interested in that, because as soon as you're done with the game at that point, there's no replayability in it for me. But, here's the cool thing, right? There's a company called Trixel Creative, and I think they started out by actually making Little Big Planet levels, and they made like a website advertising them and talking about them and things. But now they're pulling together. This is like a passion project that a team of them are working together with. And they are... Oh, here we go. I think I have to blow this up, right? Yes. Yes. Here we go. By the way, I feel like I've gotten so lucky so far. I've just been... I can see how NL does it now. You just talk, and the game just kind of plays out in front of you. It's easy. What was I saying before all of this? The thought's gone. You know what? This happens to me way too often. My train of thought will just derail so quickly. Anyway, new floor, new topic of conversation. Oh, good. Curse of the Darkness. Making it literally impossible to see anything. Okay, there goes my deal with the devil. I like the new coin sound. Oh, fuck. What you got for me? Oh, tis up. Yes, let's go. Dude, that's really bothered me that I've forgotten what I was talking about now. But, oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. So there's this company, right? Trixel Creative. They started out by making Little Big Planet levels. They put them on their website and advertised them and things like that. It was really cool because their levels were like really professionally made, and it was like the developers themselves made it. Pretty much. I never played any of them, but I saw the stuff they put on their website. It's pretty cool. And now they're actually putting all their efforts together to make a Little Big Planet like passion remake remake may be a bit harsh. It's not a remake per se. It's sort of, it's a game like it, but it's gonna, you know, reinvent all sorts of stuff. Oh man, I'm going with the, I'm trying to be epic, but by taking the unknown items, but it's not really panning out for me. So yeah, you're gonna be able to like go in the level editor and create your own levels. Oh, this still okay. Oh wow, cool room. And it's going to be pretty much exactly the same. I'm sorry to say this, but it is pretty much going to be the exact same thing. But you play as a little cute bear, and oh fucking hell, you play as a cute bear instead of a sack boy. Yeah, it's adorable. And I'm pretty sure this isn't going to come to fruition, otherwise they would have talked to me about it by now. But they were asking people to like apply for jobs, and they needed like a sound engineer, and I've worked on like ambient, like dark ambient noise music before, so I sent them my work. That sounded so pretentious. My work. I'm gonna die, dude. I'm not cut out for this. And hopefully something comes out of it. I'd love to be, like the dudes who made the mod for Isaac that kind of eventually got implemented. I'd love to, you know, give back to this passion project that I'm probably going to spend hours playing. Great Gideon. Oh, I can't hurt Great Gideon. Oh, do I have to? Oh, sick! It's like a wave survival thing. Epic. I'll use strength for that. Okay, wave 2. We got. Yeah. Come on, man, hit me with wave 3. Ah, shit. Sorry, I have to concentrate on this. Well, I don't really, but it's quite funny. Do you know what I've realised? If we're going back to the topic of podcasts and let's plays and things like that, I find it quite funny about how, if we're talking about our friends Adam and Sam as well, how they both started doing YouTube like really early, and I had a YouTube channel when I was young as well. We all kind of fucking hell. We all started out, I didn't even pay attention to my health there. We all started out doing YouTube around like 13, 14. Adam did vlogs and think pieces, and Sam had a Let's Play channel. And now, yeah, and when they started doing theirs more like daily and working on theirs really hard, I did mine less. I did like vlogs and music and things like that. And then eventually I just stopped altogether. But Sam and Adam carried on until like way into their sixth form. But recently Sam has stopped doing his Let's Plays. He now runs a blog where he does think pieces again. And so does Adam. I think all he does is vlogs now. And here I am doing Let's Plays of GeoGuessr and Binding of Isaac. I think what happened there is I just needed to I needed to wait. I think I knew my content wasn't going to be I knew my content wasn't going to be stellar when I was that age. I don't know what makes me think it's going to be any better now. But saying that, okay, I like these floors because this is what I'm used to. Fuck off. That's so insulting that I got hit there. Yeah, I needed to wait, I think, to actually make my my channel. Because first of all, if you're a parent and you've got a baby, Actually, I was gonna say don't let them start like a YouTube channel and film themselves and do shit like that, because it's just gonna embarrass them when it's older. But I think that's a valuable lesson to learn. Because, you know, I also did Let's Plays when I was 13. And they were they were poor, and I was so embarrassed of them. It's quite funny to see that I'm coming so full circle, but actually, yeah, why not? Oh, I didn't. I'm gonna take it anyway. But now, yeah. Oh man, this train of thought thing needs to stop. I need to like train my brain to stay on track for more than like 5 minutes. It'll come to me, don't worry. The longer I spent in silence there, the more, or the less I just remembered what I'm going to say, so I'm going to move on. And I've just remembered it. Blood. Basically, right? Adam and Sam have stopped uploading to their channels because I guess it wasn't working out for them. They just had better things to get on with because they weren't getting the views and things like that. Oh, actually keep the fires in, so this little man flies into them. And now I've kind of started mine back up again, and I've got kind of more ideas, things to do in the future. I think, do you know what, I genuinely just think it's because I need something to do. And there's something weird in my mind that makes me want to record myself playing games, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's a waste of time if I don't do it otherwise. I know that's a weird thing to think. I just need something to do, man. You know, my girlfriend recently broke up with me, and I've been spending a lot of time on my own. What the fuck is this? Is this the new thing where you can like get the item that you can see, or you can chance it with the one that you can't? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm willing to spend a bomb here. That's not the good technology, is it? No. That's worse, arguably. But okay. Yeah, it's sorry to keep on doing long pauses and then returning back to what I was saying, but I think if I didn't wait, I feel like now that I've waited until I'm 21. Also, yeah, that's not the conversation we were having at all. I was talking about my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on my own, just fucking doing nothing. And like I've mentioned, doing uni work is becoming difficult for me, just because, you know, when you're feeling a bit depressy, it's, you know, motivation's hard to come by sometimes, right? And now this gives me something to do, and I'm practicing speaking more, even if it is just like to no one in particular. It's not to no one in particular. It's to you guys. This dude throws another shit at me and cry. But yeah, it's just getting me talking a bit more instead of just spending all day in silence. Fuck. This floor is ball ache, I tell you. I noticed I mentioned that so many times in the GeoGet thing. I just said ball ache like 700 times. But yeah. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to take it all in. Come on. Oh, in the fire. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? But yeah, I just haven't been... Fuck off. I just haven't been doing anything except just watching YouTube videos. And maybe that's probably what made me want to start doing my own. That's funny, actually. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I just feel like this is something nice to keep my mind occupied. You again, huh? And it's a fun little project. It's like, I'm creating something, right? I'm making a YouTube video, even if it is just me talking over some gameplay. I'm still creating something. I'm a big proponent of. Oh shit, that was a waste. I'm a big proponent of not forcing yourself to do anything creative, but like just doing something creative because it gives you something to do. It almost gives you like a sense of purpose, which is a bit. I don't know, it's a bit grandiose to say like, oh, being creative gives you a sense of purpose. But that's just how it feels to me, right? It's like, oh, I'm doing something and it's successful and it feels good, right? And even with this, even if it is, you know, it's nothing new or inventive, it's still like I've managed to somewhat successfully hold a conversation for, you know, a decent amount of time. Fucking hell. Shit! Anyway. Yeah. I was about to say, my Isaac skills aren't that great, but I've managed to hold a conversation with you, I guess, for about half an hour now, which is impressive. But anyway, that being said, the conversation is now going to end. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out that GeoGuessr episode that I made. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And more GeoGuessr and lovely fun stuff to come. Bye! Bye!